I've added a few variables to my program, and now I'm going to demonstrate how to use setfill, left, and right format manipulators. Notice I've declared two string variables. H is hello, G is goodbye. Because I have string variables, I've included the string library into my program. I've added an additional cout statement down here. This will display H is. In a field width of 10, it'll display the value of H, which is hello, and same thing down here with goodbye. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so here's the output. Notice everything is right aligned. Okay. If you would like to change the alignment to left, a lot of times when we're working in Excel, our numbers are right aligned, our text is left aligned, and you can do that by putting in the left format manipulator. That'll change the alignment from this point on in the program. Let's see what it looks like. So now you can see with our strings, they're still in a width of 10, but they've been left aligned. So you can change that if you want to. And once you change it to left, you could change it back to right later on in the program. Once it's been set to left, it'll remain in effect until you change it back to right. So you can go back and forth within the program. The next thing I'm going to talk about is setfill, and I think I'll demonstrate that with my strings. I'm going to put in a fill character. Now it is a character, so whatever you put in here has to be in a single quote, like a character, right? Set fill to the period. What's going to happen is in our field width, instead of blank spaces, we'll see actually little dots here display. Let's see what happens. You'll see that these were now filled by the fill character. Okay? And if they were right aligned, you would see the dots before hello and the dots before goodbye. But because they're left aligned, this is how they're appearing. Okay. So if you wanted to do something like, let's see, I'm going to cout. I'm going to set my fill character to a star. And then I'm going to display, I'll set a width to, let's say this, 35. And then in that field width, I'll display a star. Okay. This might be how you get some stars to display on the screen. It'll be a width of 35, and you'll put a star in there, right aligned, and it'll fill all the blank characters with stars as well. Let's see what happens. Right? There's all my stars coming out. Okay? If you wanted to leave a certain number of blank spaces, you could also do that with a fill character. You could say cout. I'm going to set my fill character back to a blank space. Keep in mind it's a blank space by default, so if you don't do anything, it'll be a blank space. And this is single quote, space bar, single quote. Okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to display a blank space. Well, let me set a width. I'm sorry. Set a width to 15. Then I'm going to display a blank space character. And then I'll just put this string. That is the end of this demo. So this is actually going to leave 15 blank spaces on the screen. See, 15 blank spaces. That is the end of this demo. And that's a little bit more about format manipulators.